Hello folks, this is Tony Drake from Drake & Associates with your July 2015 Educational Economic Update. In this month's video, we'll talk about some of the major economic events from last month and give you some insight into what they mean for you as an investor. Please stay tuned at the end for a required disclosure statement. Greece was again at the center of headlines last month as the country edged ever closer to financial meltdown. On the domestic side, second quarter earnings season kicked off, giving investors a clearer picture of how companies did last quarter. In mid-July, Greek and European negotiators were finally able to hammer out a compromise that keeps Greece in the Eurozone while instituting some of the reforms that creditors wanted to see. However, the wheels seem to be coming off the deal already, as both sides ultimately want very different things. Greeks want austerity relief and debt restructuring, while creditors want further reforms. Will the deal lead to a final resolution on Greece's issues? We're not so sure. Earnings season came into focus in July, and the picture so far is just so-so. Out of 263 S&P 500 companies, earnings were up just 3.2% year over year on essentially flat revenues. The energy sector is dragging on overall earnings growth because of low oil prices, taking energy companies out. Analysts expect overall S&P 500 earnings to be up 5.3% year over year on 1.2% higher revenues. The results tell us that there's weakness in these companies that are experiencing in the first quarters, and it's going to stay with them in the second. Will the firms be able to shake off the doldrums in the second half of the year? It's hard to say. With the European and Chinese companies still struggling with growth, the global demand picture doesn't look too strong. Domestically, the economic picture is doing reasonably well. Hiring increased steadily, and wage growth is edging upward, but consumer sentiment dropped in July, probably because of concerns about Greece and China. We also got our first look at second quarter gross domestic product, which showed that the economy grew at 2.3% last quarter. While economists had predicted higher growth, it's still a vast improvement on the 0.5% the economy grew in the first 3 months of the year. The Federal Reserve met again in July, and though no interest rate changes were announced, the central bank reiterated its intention to raise rates this year. The Fed cited improvements in the job market in support of its intentions, though future decisions will still be contingent on further job gains. Are expectations baked into stock markets and bonds? We don't know for certain, but the Fed has been telegraphing its rates play for months now. So we hope that the markets won't overreact when rates finally start to go up. How fast will they go up when they do? We don't know how fast the Fed will start raising the rates, but everything they've said thus far tells us that they'll be cautious and keep an eye on the data as they go. How soon will your credit card rates go up? Well, that depends on your card, but it might happen in the very next billing period. Looking ahead, investors will be looking for earnings surprises and gauging expectations for the third quarter. The economic picture is pretty mixed up right now, so investors will be keeping a close eye on data in the coming weeks. As always, we're keeping a close eye on markets and will update you as necessary. That's it for the July economic update. If you have any questions or concerns about what we've discussed, please give our office a call at the number below. Here are some of the upcoming events that we'd like you to know about. We have a Social Security talk at the Wauwatosa Public Library on August 12th and 13th, and also at the Franklin Public Library on August 19th and 20th. Learn more at our website, wealthwisconsin.com, and don't forget to listen to the Retirement Ready radio show on WTMJ 620 AM on Saturdays at 1 p.m. or find us at retirementreadyshow.com. Once again, this is Tony Drake signing off for the month of July 2015. Please remember that nothing we talk about here is a recommendation. If you'd like to discuss your personal financial situation, please give us a call at 414-409-7226. We'd be happy to talk to you. While we believe the information in this report is reliable, we cannot guarantee its accuracy. Opinions expressed are subject to change without notice and are not intended as investment advice or a solicitation for the purchase or sale of any security. Please consult your financial professional before making any investment decisions. Investment advisory services are provided by Drake & Associates, a state of Wisconsin registered investment advisor. Insurance products are offered through a separate company, Law Financial Advisory Group, a Wisconsin insurance agency. Clients are under no obligation to purchase any recommended insurance products.